Hey y'all, today we are talking about Lightlark from Alex Aster. If you didn't already guess that from the title of this video. I'm gonna be honest, this wasn't my most favorite read, but I want to talk about this book anyway, and I do recommend that you read it. Just because the writing didn't necessarily speak to me doesn't mean that it won't to someone else. Also, I just love this author's journey, and I'll tell you about that in a second. I just think it's the most inspiring thing ever. I follow her on Instagram and I want to cry basically anytime I see a reel from her. I heard what this book was about and I was like, this is definitely the book for me. I read this sometime last year, so I don't remember exactly what it was about the writing that I wasn't thrilled with. All my notes really say is that it was super cheesy. It is also her first book, so like I'm sure she's still figuring out her writing style and, you know, coming into her voice. When I first heard about this book, it was described as like a Hunger Games-esque type of story. I actually really love the plot of it. I think it's really creative and unique. So every 100 years, the island of Lightlark reappears for only 100 days to host a deadly game where the rulers of 6 different realms fight to break these curses and win, I think, everyone else's powers. Each ruler has something to hide, and each ruler has a curse that is unique and specific to them. And to break these curses and to save themselves and the realms that they rule over, one of the 6 will have to die. There's a prophecy and they know one of the rulers will have to die, but it's, you know, a gamble between which 6 it's gonna be. The story follows Isla Crown. I don't know the way her name is actually pronounced, but I was reading it as Isla the whole time. Anyway, she is one of the rulers, and this book takes place when Lightlark comes back and they all gather together to try and break these curses and win these crazy wicked games. So the reason I think this author's story is so cool and why I want to talk about this book is because this author has said that she had been rejected by 16 publishers and she was about the point of giving up on writing when she finally hit her big break. Not only was she able to publish her book Lightlark, but she's on Forbes 30 Under 30. Her book has hit #1 in the New York Times for multiple weeks in a row. And if that wasn't cool enough, her book is also being produced by Universal Studios and the producers of Twilight. And I just think that is so amazing that she was at the point of giving up on her dreams, and look at everything that has come from this. And I know not everyone's situation is going to play out the same way, but I just think it's a really inspiring message to keep trying. And you should follow her on Instagram because I'm serious, her reels get me every time. When she talks about her journey, it just makes me want to cry. Not only has she released this book, her second book in the series, Nightbane, is out for pre-orders. Lightlark ends on this huge cliffhanger, so I'm dying to figure out what happens. So I definitely have already pre-ordered my copy of Nightbane. I can't wait to get it. I believe it comes out in November. I hope it's not any later than that because I'm already dying to figure out what happens. But I'm also curious to see if her writing style has changed at all from the first one to this next one. I should actually probably reread Lightlark right before I get my copy of Nightbane. I haven't really heard much about it from anyone, so I suggest you read this book. If you already have, please let me know your thoughts down below. As always, you can follow me on Instagram to see when I'm currently reading and if there are any changes to my upload schedule. Like today, this video is going up so late. Thanks for watching this super short video. Hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next Wednesday.